Alright, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we would do an update on my recent unboxings. You can't really make all your decisions about a product based on when you first get it, those first swatches. We all know, if you're even the littlest bit into makeup, you know that you actually have to give things a chance, get that product on your skin, and see how you feel about it after you use it. So, that being said, let's get right into it. We're going to start with my Boxy chart. I have all the products here in front of me except for the tweezers. Guys, I don't know what I did with the tweezers, and I don't really care. Tweezers aren't worth $20. And for $20, they just didn't impress me. They didn't impress me at all. I did use them one of the last times I tweezed my eyebrows, and I mean, the grip was really nice, but the tip itself was very scratchy against my skin. And that's a hard no for me when I have like a $3 pair of tweezers that doesn't scratch my skin and has a nice grip on it and all those other things. So it was a hard no for me on the tweezers. There's no world where I'm ever gonna pay $20 for a pair of tweezers, and they just weren't it. The Iconic London Plumping Lip Gloss. I think it's fairly obvious. I still have not used it. I don't intend to use it. I've used a million different lip gloss formulas, trying to find one that I actually like, that's not sticky, that doesn't feel like layers of gush, mush, yuck on my lips. They all say that they're very comfortable, not sticky, this, that, the other. At the end of the day, I feel like that's part of what makes a gloss a gloss. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a pass. I'm going to probably put it immediately into my declutter box. I do plan on doing a decluttering video. So you'll probably see this being one of the first items to go. It's going to be cut. The Skin & Co. really long name, Truffle Therapy Hydrating Radiant Dew Mist. I love this stuff. You can see from the usage on the bottle, I have been using it. I really, really love it. I do feel like it's very hydrating. I do feel like it's very illuminating. I feel like it helps my makeup stay put, and I do feel that it just makes my skin look really, really great. I will say, if you're sensitive to scent, this ain't it. It has a lot of stuff in it that all have really strong smells. It's got bitter orange, it's got rosemary, it's got peppermint and lemon and clover. And it kind of smells like if a gingerbread cookie and a candy cane had a baby. I hold my breath when I spray this stuff because the smell just assaults your senses. It's so terribly strong that I just can't stand to smell it. And then on to the Touch and Soul Glassy Pretty Filter Glassy Skin Balm. I love this stuff. I really, really do love this stuff. I feel like it's very hydrating. I feel like it does hold my makeup in place. I feel like it's exactly what it claims to be. And it's not something, you can see there, it's not something where you need a lot of product. I just dip my finger into it, get a little bit on it, dab it all over my skin, rub it around, and it really makes my skin feel really nice, look really pretty. I feel so glowy after I use it. I absolutely love this product. If I ever in the future, if you guys want to see it, if I ever do an empties video, I anticipate this being in the empties video. I absolutely think it will. I absolutely think it's fantastic. Love, love, love this product. So glad that when they gave me the choice, this is what I picked. My arch nemesis, the baked browns. Okay, guys. So, I have given her more use. You can see there. I'm trying to make sure you can kind of see the pans. She has gotten some use. And I'm going to say, this will probably not go out in my declutter video. She's probably going to make the cut. I probably will get rid of some other brown palettes just so I can feel good about keeping this one. That being said, this is very pigmented, very blendable, very wearable, very user-friendly. If you're somebody like me who's not the most talented makeup artist, somebody who's just getting their footing, this is a phenomenal palette. I really do love it. I'm wearing it today, and I think it's great. I'm not the biggest fan of neutral looks. I'm not the biggest fan of browns and stuff like that. I do tend more towards pops of color, and you know, I'm a peacock at the end of the day. I'm a peacock. I want all the bright colors. I want all the colors on my skin. I want to wear bold lips. I want bold eyes. I'm Mimi from the Drew Carey show. It is what it is. I like to play in the colors of the rainbow. But it is fall, and this is a fantastic palette for fall, for creating brown looks, for going a little neutral sometimes. I have to recant all my previous statements about it. It does have a lot of fallout. And when you dip your brush into it, you've got to be gentle with her, because she is so soft, she's just going to crumble, even when you're gentle. I really do love this palette. It has won me over so much. And this today is probably my third time using it. And as much as I didn't want to like it, I have not been disappointed once. It's a great palette. So then with the Ipsy, I don't know what my 5th product was. I did get 5 products. One of them, I can't, I was so underwhelmed about it. I've looked through my makeup. I can't figure out what it was. Oh, it was the serum. I don't know where she went. I don't know where she went. She disappeared. The serum is somewhere in the ether. I don't know. Purgatory. Makeup purgatory somewhere. Skincare purgatory. I don't know. The serum's gone. The Betty Boop eyeshadow. I was super, super excited about that. I am a Betty Boop fan. I like Betty Boop stuff. I have a Betty Boop robe. I have Betty Boop clothes. I used to have a Betty Boop makeup case back when I had the kind of makeup collection that could fit all in just a small case. I wasn't a fan. It was very sheer. I didn't find it buildable. It wasn't pigmented. Now, maybe there are people out there with a lot more experience with makeup that are a lot higher levels of their ability to do makeup that were able to really get some good looks out of that. That really just found that to be exactly what their makeup collection needed, or their next eye look needed. For me, it just wasn't it. It's another item that's going to go in the declutter bin because I just didn't care for it, and I'm never going to use it. Then on to this Nomad highlighter. I said it during the video. I was pleasantly surprised by this. I'm not somebody who highlights, and you can't even really, that honest to goodness just looks brand new still. I have used it a couple times. I really do love it. This Nomad might be the turning point where I suddenly decide that I do like to highlight. It's just really great. The color's perfect. It's super pigmented. It's so pretty. I really, really like this product. And I was so disappointed when I found out I was getting a highlighter, because that's one of the items on my list that is like, I don't want that ever. But I actually really, really like this highlighter. I find it so easy to use. It's soft, it's creamy, it goes on effortlessly. This might be a game changer for me, guys. You might watch my next video and be like, she is very highlighted. She's got a lot of highlighter on. Yes, it's this one. I love it. For somebody who doesn't use a lot of highlighter, I think that this pan is actually a really great size and would probably take me a decent amount of time to get through. Just going to do a short second for this one because, as I've already said, I have this product. I love this product. I know this product. I like the size. It's very easy to tote around. You can't even really tell that I've used it, and I have used it a couple times, but that's because with the formula, you don't need a lot of it to get full coverage. A little bit really goes a long way. I'm wearing the larger bottle on my face today. Like I said, it is the whole It Cosmetics CC Cream Lime, whether it be this one, color correcting full coverage, or whether it be the illuminating, or whether it be the hydrating. I've used all of them. I've loved all of them. They're my favorite foundations. Are they the cheapest, most affordable foundation? No. But for somebody with my skincare problems, the dry skin, everything else, I feel like this is the one that just looks the nicest on my skin. Last but not least, for Ipsy, we have this Context Say Love Bullet Lipstick. I was very unimpressed by this. In the tube, it really looks kind of like a grandma color. I mean, that's the only way I can say it. It looks like a grandma color. But I have had a couple days where I just wanted a kind of neutral, natural look. I wanted to put on a little bit of makeup without looking like I was wearing a ton of makeup. And a couple of those times I have reached for this lipstick. It is nice. For what it is, I mean, it's a bullet lipstick's never going to stay like a liquid lipstick, and that's why I reach for liquid lipsticks more often, because I like something that I don't have to worry about reapplying constantly. But on a day where I'm not terribly concerned about my makeup, I'm just running errands or something, it's very comfortable. It's very comfortable. It feels like a lip balm. I actually had to go back and look and see if it was a tinted lip balm, because it feels nice. It feels comfortable. It feels like you're wearing like a chapstick or a Burt's Bees or something. It's nice. I didn't think I would like it, but I actually have been won over by this. It will survive the decluttering. So that's it for the Ipsy. That's it for the Boxy Charm. Now on to the Jeffree Star. I'm going to start with Soul Sucker. I do love this color. I haven't opened it since I made my video. It's eye safe, but I don't really know what to do with it on my eyes. Like I've said multiple times, I'm not a professional. So how to create an eye look with this, I haven't really figured out yet. I know it's not going to go on my lips. It's just not for me on my lips. I do like bold looks, but I just don't think that this is what I'm looking for. I absolutely love it, but I don't know what to do with it. It is so pretty. It's so unique. I just don't know, guys. I just don't know if it's for me. I know that the larger boxes got Zombie Kiss, which was like a metallic purple or like a really glittery purple. And I so wish that the smaller boxes had gotten Zombie Kiss, because that, oh, I would wear that color. This one, I'm just not sure how to fit it into my everyday life. I cannot go to my job with this lipstick on. I may just give up and pass it on. I may finally sit down and figure out how to create an eye look with it. Cherry Wet. Cherry Wet, and I think I said this in the video, is not a color I ever would have picked for myself. I love this lipstick. I have used this probably 4 or 5 times since I've got it. For somebody who has as much lipstick and liquid lips and everything else as I do, that's saying quite a bit. This is a color I would consider outside of my comfort zone. I have said I love Popsicolor, but this reddish pink, that's something I would feel is too young for me. But I love it. I love the formula. It has absolutely won me over to Jeffree's Liquid Lippies. I'm wearing Wifey right now. Since getting Cherry Wet, I went back to his website and I ordered Leo, which I got, and I loved so much that I went back again and I ordered the red and pink lippy bundle, which is why I have Wifey on my lips today. I absolutely love it. I have nothing but positive things to say about this lippy. Would I have ever bought it for myself? Absolutely not. Am I glad it came in my box? So much. Last but not least, the Mini Breaker palette. I have used this 4 or 5 times now. I really do love it. I have the same things to say about it as for the Dose of Color. You have to be very soft. You have to be very gentle when you're using it. The pigments are very pigmented. They are very soft. So if you're not being careful, you could probably hurt your fillings and damage your palette. But you can definitely see, I hope I'm in frame, you can definitely see that Bite Me, Oral, Purple Punch, and Slice have all gotten love. I think the only two that I, in all reality, have not played with has been Bubblegum and Foreplay. And actually, as I'm looking, I'm like, oh, I have used Foreplay. Look at that. There's a little smudge right down the lines in the Jeffree Star. But like I previously said, a color like that, it does nothing for me. It's just not good for my skin tone. The rest of them I've used, I've loved, I've enjoyed. I look for excuses to reach for this palette. And obviously right now I'm going to be giving the Dose of Colors eyeshadow palette more love and other more brown fall color palettes more love. But I love this. I love this palette so much. I'm so happy I bought the mystery box. Even if I didn't like the other two items, this would be worth it to me because I absolutely love this palette so much. I love the look of it. I was born in the 80s, grew up in the 90s. I'm a 90s baby, and this whole aesthetic just appeals to me as a 90s baby. I love everything about this palette. That being said, that's the end of the video today. Please comment down below. Let me know what you thought. If there's something you want to see in the future, please subscribe, comment, share, like, all that good stuff. I have been overwhelmed by the positivity of all of you guys. I've been overwhelmed by the fact that I've already got over 30 subscribers. You guys are just awesome and amazing. And I will see you all in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye.